Today we are going to discuss the Barlow coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned Sable, an eagle displayed with two heads, argent, membered or, standing on a limb of a tree raguled and trunked fesseways of the second. Crest, an eagle displayed with two heads as in the arms. This was the coat of arms and crest of the Barlow family of Barlow in County Lancashire, England. They descended from Robert de Barlow, who was alive in the year 1333. He had son Roger, who had son John, and later came Sir Alexander Barlow, born 1557, who was the son of Alexander Barlow, born 1521, who was the son of Ellis Barlow. Very similar coat of arms and crest for the same family here. And here we see one of the family estates, Barlow Hall. Another coat of arms for William Barlow, who died in 1613. He was the Bishop of Rochester and the Bishop of Lancashire. Here we have Benty of 8, argent and vert, an eagle displayed with two heads, sable, the claws resting on a mill rind and base fesseways or, in each beak an ear of barley slit proper. Crest, a gauntleted hand, bendwise proper, grasping two eagles' heads conjoined and erased at the neck, sable. This was the coat of arms of the Barlows of Upton House near Manchester. John Barlow, alive in the year 1856, of Upton House and Hardwick Grange, son of James Barlow. Also for Barlow of Wivenhoe Hall in County Essex, Alexander K. Barlow, Esquire, born 1859, was a justice of the peace and the second son of William Barlow of Chorlton on Medlock. Here we see an old photograph of Alexander K. Barlow smoking a pipe, as well as the family estate of Wivenhoe Hall. Next we have argent on a chevron and grailed gules between three crosses crosslet fitchy azure, two lions passant, counterpassant supporting an eastern crown or crest out of an eastern crown or a demi-lion argent supporting the paws, a crosslet in the arms. The Barlow family of Bengal and Fir Grove. The Barlow baronetcy of Fort William in Bengal was created in the baronetage of the United Kingdom in 1803 for Sir George Barlow. Seen here, he was the provisional governor of India and Madras, the son of William Barlow and brother of Admiral Sir Robert Barlow. Next is gules on a chevron between three crosses crosslet fitchy or, two demi-lions passant respecting each other, sable. Crest, a demi-lion rampant garden, argent, gorged with a collar gules. Thereon three bezants, holding between the paws a cross-molding gules charged with a bezant. Now, the armiger or the grantee on this one wasn't stated, but one possibility is one of the men mentioned on the previous slide. There was Admiral Sir Robert Barlow, born 1757. He was an officer in the British Royal Navy who served in the American Revolutionary Wars and French Revolutionary Wars and Napoleonic Wars. Argent on a chevron grail between three crosses crosslet bitchy, sable, two lions passant, counterpassant of the first. Crest, a demi-lion argent holding a crosslet bitchy, sable. Granted to Roger Barlow in 1559. The Barlow family of Slebech in County Pembrokeshire, Wales. The Barlow baronetcy of Slebech was a title created in the baronetage of England in 1677 for Sir John Barlow. He was High Sheriff, Justice of the Peace, and Deputy Lieutenant, the son of George Barlow, who was the eldest son of Colonel John Barlow. And ultimately, it looks like they descended from Roger Barlow of Colchester, who died in 1516, who was the son of John Barlow of Marsworth and Missenden in County Buckinghamshire. Here we see the family estate of Slebech Hall. Sable, two bars, ermine, and on a chief indented per pale or and argent, an eagle displayed of the first. Crest, A Mercury's cap or wings argent, thereon an eagle's head erased proper, gorged with a collar ermine. This coat of arms was granted in 1691 to Thomas Barlow of Sheffield. He was the son of Samuel Barlow of Leeds, son of Humphrey Barlow, a grocer and vintner in Sheffield, who was the son of Francis Barlow of Sheffield, born in the year 1563. And one of the estates they owned was Middlethorpe Hall, seen here. Another for Barlow of Bath in County Somerset, Edward Barlow of Bath, alive in the year 1838, a medical doctor. Another for Randolph Barlow, born around the year 1572, Archbishop of Tuam and Archdeacon of Meath in Ireland. James Barlow, who died in 1716, he was Lord Mayor of Dublin, Sheriff of Dublin, and had grandson James Barlow, who was an alderman who built Barlow House in Drogheda, which we see here. The coat of arms and crest confirmed to James Barlow, the eldest son of John Barlow of Dublin, who died in 1828. Berry wavy of 6 argent and sable on a chief gules flory or a canton ermine for Barlow of Bramfield in County Cheshire. Argent 3 bars wavy sable a chief per pale ermine in gules. Crest a demi stag. Salient argent the body charged with 3 bars wavy sable for Barlow of Derbyshire. There was Robert Barlow, who died in 1467, who was the son of Robert Barlow, who died around the year 1400. Barlow of Dronfield Woodhouse in County Derbyshire. George Barlow, born around the year 1530. Sable 2 bars ermine on a chief indented per pale or an argent and eagle displayed sable for Barlow of Burgh in County Suffolk. There was Reverend George Francis Barlow of Burgh near Woodbridge, born 1768, son of Francis Barlow, born 1721. Ermine 3 bars wavy sable for Barlow of Essex, with no W at the end of the name, just B-A-R-L-O. Ermine 3 bars dancette gules. Sable and eagle displayed with 2 necks, argent armed or for Barlow of Lancashire and Barlow of Lowestoft in County Sussex. Gules, a demi-eagle erased with 2 heads with wings, argent. This one we couldn't find the shield for, but the crest was a Mercury's cap or the wings, argent, and eagle's head erased proper for Reverend William Hager Barlow, born 1833, Dean of Peterborough, and the younger son of Henry Barlow, Vicar of Pittsmore and Sheffield. And we don't have the blazon on this one, but we know that there was a coat of arms and crest granted to William Henry Barlow, seen here, of Woolwich, County Kent, born 1812, a civil engineer, who is the son of Peter Barlow, professor of mathematics, or a professor, a mathematician, and a physicist, who was born in 1776. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer genealogy research service, high-resolution digital JPEGs, and heraldic merchandise such as t-shirts and mugs. Link in the description. Thank you very much.